Hi students, today our chapter is one of the important in geography, agriculture. Let's get into the video. India is an agriculturally important country. 2/3 of its population is engaged in agricultural activities. Agriculture is a primary activity, which produces most of the food that we consume. The content of the chapter is given below. Types of farming, cropping pattern, major crops, food crops, non-food crops, reforms, food security and globalization impacts on agriculture. Primitive subsistence agriculture is practiced on small patches of land, with the help of primitive tools like hoe, deo and digging sticks, and family community labor. This type of farming depends upon monsoon, natural fertility of the soil and suitability of other environmental conditions to the crops grown. It is a slash and burn agriculture. Farmers clear a patch of land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear a fresh patch of land for cultivation. It is called as jumming in northeastern states. In different countries, the name are differ, and the names are given. Intensive subsistence farming. This type of farming is practiced in areas of high population pressure on land. It is labor-intensive farming, where high doses of biochemical inputs and irrigation are used for obtaining higher production. Commercial farming. The main characteristic of this type of farming is the use of higher doses of modern inputs. In India, tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana are important plantation crops. Cropping pattern. You have studied the physical diversities and plurality of cultures in India. These are also reflected in agricultural practices and cropping patterns in the country. India has 3 cropping seasons, Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Rabi crops are sown in winter from October to December and harvested in summer from April to June. Some of the important Rabi crops are wheat, barley, peas, gram and mustard. Kharif crops are grown with the onset of monsoon in different parts of the country, and these are harvested in September-October. Important crops grown during this season are paddy, maize, jowar, bajra, tur or hermoon, urad, cotton, jute, groundnut and soybean. In between the Rabi and the Kharif seasons, there is a short season during the summer months known as the Zaid season. Some of the crops produced during Zaid are watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, major crops. A variety of food and non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. Major crops grown in India are rice, wheat, millets, pulses, tea, coffee, sugarcane, oilseeds, cotton and jute, etc. Rice. It is the staple food crop of a majority of the people in India. Our country is the second largest producer of rice in the world after China. It is a Kharif crop which requires high temperature and humidity. Rice is grown in the plains of north and northeastern India, coastal areas and the deltaic regions have made it possible to grow rice in areas of less rainfall such as Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan. Look at the map. Majority of rice pattern is in the eastern side. Next, distribution pattern of wheat. We could clearly see in the map that north and northwestern part of India. Wheat. This is the second most important cereal crop. There are 2 important wheat growing zones in the country, the Ganga Satluj Plains in the northwest and black soil region of the Deccan. The major wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Rajasthan and parts of Madhya Pradesh. Millets, jowar, bajra and ragi are the important millets grown in India. Though these are known as coarse grains, they have very high nutritional value. For example, ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, other micronutrients and roughage. Jowar is the 3rd most important food crop with respect to area and production. It is a rain-fed crop mostly grown in the moist areas which hardly needs irrigation. Maharashtra is the largest producer of jowar, followed by Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Maize, it is a crop which is used both as food and fodder. It is a kharif crop which requires temperature between 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in old alluvial soil. In some states like Bihar, maize is grown in Rabi season also. Major maize-producing states are Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Pulses. India is the largest producer as well as the consumer of pulses in the world. These are the major source of protein in a vegetarian diet. Major pulses that are grown in India are tuar, arhar, urad, moong, masur, peas and gram. Major pulse-producing states in India are Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Karnataka. Look at the picture and find the various pulses. Do you know the difference between cereals and pulses? Look at the table and clarify your doubts. The next topic is food crops other than grains. Sugarcane. It is a tropical as well as a subtropical crop. It grows well in hot and humid climate with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and an annual rainfall between 75 centimeters to 100 centimeters. India is the second largest producer of sugarcane only after Brazil. It is the main source of sugar, gur, jaggery, kansari and molasses. Oilseeds. India is the largest producer of oilseeds in the world. Different oilseeds are grown covering approximately 12% of the total cropped area of the country. Main oilseeds produced in India are groundnut, mustard, coconut, sesame till soybean, castor seeds, cottonseeds, linseed and sunflower. Groundnut is a kharif crop and accounts for about half of the major oilseeds produced in the country. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Tamil Nadu. Tea cultivation is an example of plantation agriculture. It is also an important beverage crop introduced in India initially by the British. Today, most of the tea plantations are owned by Indians. The tea plant grows well in tropical and subtropical climates. Coffee. India produced 4% of the world's coffee production. Initially cultivation established in Baba Budan Hills. Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu are the major source of coffee production area. Horticulture crops. India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world, tropical as well as temperate fruits. Popular fruits cultivated in the parts of our country are given below. You can see apricot in the picture. India produces about 13% of the world's vegetables, producer of pea, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomato, brinjal and potato. Non-food crops. Rubber. It is an equatorial crop, but under special conditions, it is also grown in tropical and subtropical areas. It requires moist and humid climate with rainfall of more than 200 centimeters and temperature above 25 degrees Celsius. Fiber crops. Rearing of silkworms for the production of silk fiber is known as sericulture. Cotton. India is believed to be the original home of the cotton plant. Cotton is one of the main raw materials for cotton textile industry. India is the third largest producer of cotton in the world. Cotton grows well in drier parts of the black cotton soil of the Deccan Plateau. It requires high temperature, light rainfall. Jute. It is known as the golden fiber. Jute grows well on well-drained fertile soils in the floodplains where soils are renewed every year. High temperature is required during the time of growth. West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Orissa and Meghalaya are the major jute-producing states. It is used in making gunny bags, mats, ropes, yarn, carpets and other artifacts. The next topic is technological and institutional reforms. The government of India embarked upon introducing agricultural reforms to improve Indian agriculture in the 1960s and 1970s. The Green Revolution, based on the use of packaged technology, and the White Revolution, Operation Flood, were some of the strategies initiated to improve the lot of Indian agriculture. Crop insurance against drought, flood, cyclone, fire and disease, establishment of Grameen banks, cooperative societies. Banks for farmers at lower rates of interest. Kisan Credit Card, KCC, Personal Accident Insurance Scheme pays agricultural programs for farmers on the radio and television. Government announces minimum support price, remunerative and procurement prices for important crops. Next one is Bhumidahan movement. Contribution of agriculture to the national economy, employment and output. Agriculture has been the backbone of the Indian economy, though its share in the gross domestic product, GDP, has registered a declining trend from 1951 onwards. Yet its share in providing employment and livelihood to the population continues to be as high as 63% in 2001. Considering the importance of agriculture in India, the Government of India made concerted efforts to modernize agriculture. Establishment of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, agricultural universities, veterinary services and animal breeding centers, horticulture development, research and development in the field of meteorology and weather forecast, etc. were given priority for improving Indian agriculture. In this slide, food security is the important one. Objective is given. Learn about Food Corporation of India. Government of India established Food Corporation of India to meet the agricultural product distribution and so on. Impact of globalization on agriculture. Some valuable points are given. Note down. Prepare Collagen World Food Day. Okay students, I will meet you with an interesting chapter in the next session.